Como, thank you so much for being here in Zona Franca channel. My name is Alexander, as you know, and basically what I do is try to promote metal music here in Peru. Would you like to introduce yourself, please?
I'm Giacomo Voli from Rhapsody of Fire, and I'm here to get an interview because we are about to tour South America. So we are looking forward to it, and also Peru. So
Thank you so much. In fact, next year you are officially 10 years in Rhapsody of Fire. So
yes, yes.
how this ride is and was for you, if you can tell.
Uh, let's say that recording legendary years is one of the best thing I did in the past, because this way I really felt myself into the project since the very beginning, and that was, I know, controversial maybe for fans, but at least, as I said, for me was a way to hear my voice and myself into the music, into this, such great pieces, such famous songs, and for me was really important. So starting like this was important for me to feel 100% myself into the project, into this thing, really, really good thing. After almost 10 years, I can say that touring and writing other albums together, so we already wrote the third chapter of the Nephilim Empire saga, and I think that actions speaks louder than words, so we are about to continue, and I feel I'm doing what I have to do. So
And well, I know that besides Rhapsody, you also are well known, because you were in The Voice, if I'm not right. And have you ever imagined to be in such a big band as Rhapsody? Have you ever thought about that, or when they called you, you were really shocked about that?
That was really a kind of dream come true. So when you receive certain calls or mails, in this case, I was really emotioned and surprised and excited all of a sudden, because yes, this is not something that really comes every day, and these things arrives like a confirm somehow of what you are, what you do, and that what you do is worthy,
Yeah.
Even if this happened almost casually, I have to say, because also Alex Staropoli had a chance to watch The Voice of Italy, but that was, he was just zapping TV. And so that happens. He really gets passionate about me, about my path through The Voice, and so finally he decided to write an email. And initially that the purpose was to create another project besides Rhapsody, was to create something with more medieval music, involving also Manuel Staropoli, his brother. Then I had the chance to participate for epic choirs into the album. At the time I was also a singer, but choir director. And so that was a way to work together, to know each other more and more. And then when Fabio left, they immediately decided to call me, because we were already, liking each other as human beings.
It's true. And who is in charge of write the lyrics, and who's in charge of compose the music?
I'm the lyric writer. I discussed with Robbie about the purpose of the story, and so we try to build up the best lines and how to handle the various characters in the story, how to develop the story. But then it's my work to create names, landscapes, and all the lyrics, obviously. So it's a huge work. I really like it. Also because I always say that for me, lyrics has to be like a canvas to look at. So you have to look at an image in a frame and to see all the details and to get into the story because of the details, because of the words you hear and the descriptions. But it has to be a fast thing, you know, so you have that much time to get into the details that much. You have to say the whole story and the whole scene in a song. So that's my job. And about the music, yes, Robbie and Alex are the main composers about the music. So I just modify a few things because while I write the lyrics, maybe I noticed that some notes and some lines are can be done better. So put a little contribute in the music, but Robbie and Alex has the huge work to do. Okay, so riffs. Once the riffs are written, maybe could be riffs or entire structures and everything. So they manage each other how to build up the songs and then Alex is really doing the orchestral parts, the symphonic parts, and also trying to imagine the vocal lines and writing them.
Right on. So I don't know if you know, but some weeks ago, like Fabio Leone, he came here in Peru and he had a concert, and actually was a really good one. And that make you think that here in Peru, like Rhapsody has a huge fanatics, you know. We are so knowing that, us as a Peruvian fans, what are we expecting for you guys when you come here to Peru?
I can say that you can expect some, you know, a way to continue that was done for Rhapsody in the past. So not only a celebration of the past, I think that we all know what was in the past and how to celebrate it and how to love these magnificent songs, but this is the future.
Yes.
We also bring something for the future, saying to our fans, don't want to stop. We continue. We want to give new music and new sagas and new fantasy things to bring. And I think that for now, that really was well cheered and well welcomed, you know, by fans. Because, you know, yes, you can celebrate the past, but it's not all, you know. So, and also there's a fresh way for us to do also the celebration of the past, because we are a complete different band. True. And I sing in a different way, so people will experiment something different at least. So
now that you say that you sing in a different way, what do you think makes you special, or makes special that way that you sing?
Well, let's say, speaking technically, I think it's also a matter of tuning. So I'm really aware, and I really pay attention on the tuning. So I was really in love with many singers of the past. Let's say Steve Perry or Tyler, and most of them comes from, you know, melodic hard rock. Yeah. And so I'm really paying attention on the way I sing the phrases and everything. So this is one of my things, one of the things that really characterize me. And also I really take care about the pronunciation. So just speaking about the English parts and everything, I just want everything to be really clear and comprehensible. And so it's a different way to approach, the music. Also, apart from the singing, I really like to be theatrical and really to involve people while I perform, because if you want to hear good music, you can just put the CD or listen to the MP3 or whatever. But when you live a live concert, it's a real total different way to live music, and I want everybody to live an experience. So I just want them to be involved, and I really do my job. Meanwhile,
I like that. And as a singer, as you are, sir, do you think it's important, like, imagine, like, I want to be a singer, to have like a teacher, or do you think it's okay if I can learn by my own?
Let's say that if you learn by your own and you resist and you survive the years, it's okay. So I really don't judge people that are self-taught and self-made. Having a teacher, it's always a way to how do you say, share your experience and have a moment of exchange and understand if there's something wrong, if everything's good. So I don't have a proper teacher, the same one that I can contact every time. But when I feel I'm in need, I search for somebody that I hear is really good, and then I hear that he can judge myself, that he can hear what's happening in my instrument and be taught about maybe new way to sing, new way to behave. Also because getting old, that's it, because I'm getting 40.
But you are 39 years old, sir?
Much.
Young.
Yeah. But I sing from a long time. So even if I, let's say that I sing a lot, and so it's normal that the voice and the body changes. Okay, everything changes through the year, and so it's also normal. I think that somehow you can just have a conversation and exchange with somebody that can hear what's happening in you and suggesting, about yourself.
Yes, I agree with that, actually. Yeah, I'm totally agree with you. So, sir, this question that I'm gonna ask you, I do to all the bands, all the artists, and you have to be very honest, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. So, if you have one day left on the earth, with which artist, dead or alive, and what song, any kind of song, not only metal, can be rock, pop, whatever, would you like to play with?
Innuendo with Queen and Freddie Mercury together.
Nice. That's a good choice. Why that song and why that artist?
The artist is because, Freddie, besides to be a great singer and with great recordings and great compositions, everything was great about Freddie. That song in particular, I think that was really close to metal and darker hard rock style. So that really was reminding something about Kashmir of Led Zeppelin. Yeah. I think why in the tribute they made, they involved Robert Plant as a singer on Innuendo. But anyway, yes, I really like the power and the darkness that is inside this song, and then the opening, and then the crazy parts inside. And I don't know, it's one of my favorite all songs from Queen. I'm in love with Queen, but that song was really special for me because I was hearing that song when I was a child, and I perfectly remember that beginning. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Was crazy for Bolero di Ravel. Ravel is a classic composer, and so that kind of was really inside of my taste since I was a kid. So I don't know, that was a union between, you know, classic music and rock music, and I found this special for me. So
Nice, no, that's very good. Yeah. So I know this question I'm gonna do is very early to do it to you, but you know, times will go on and we all are gonna get old someday. So when that time will come for you, sir, what is the legacy that you would like to leave to the fans?
I hope to live enough good music and enough good albums and stories to tell, and because they, you know, living something to that can be explored even in a second time is really fantastic. You know, you can hear all the stories. Maybe just discover a song and say, what is about this song, and so what was previously and what would be next. And so I really like the fact that we are writing something that you can explore more than that what's inside a song. You know, that's a really good thing.
Well, sir, thank you so much for this
My,
interview. I really do appreciate it. Trust me, that day when the concert is gonna be crazy. Trust me, I know what I'm telling you. So, would you like finally to invite all the Peruvian fans for the day of the concert, please?
yeah, so come. I will expect you in Peru, really, really full of energy, okay? Because I want to share my energy in the tea house, so prepare to do circle pits and all of that. I will them, but you know, be prepared. Get your armor and bring your sword. Most of that's bring your sword because you will use it anyway. Okay, so see you in Peru.